watch this advertisement before a video. Before I play a video, this advertisement came up. It's for Ontario Nuclear Power Generation. They call themselves Ontario Power Generation, OPG. They're all about nuclear. And these fakers, look at these fakers using children with an image of blowing bubbles. What is that about? What is that about? I just lost the first half of it, but you'll get the idea. And with the second, look at this. This is their advertisement for nuclear power. This is incredible. Yeah, that's the music I'm about to hear. Is this amazing? I mean, these fakers, these people are degenerates. Considering what's going on in Japan at Fukushima Daiichi with the cores melted down and 3 reactors and fuel pools missing, they have the nerve to put up their advertisements about now they didn't say in this nuclear power, but it's all about nuclear. They're trying to obfuscate the fact that they are the most rotten bunch on this planet. They're over budget on everything they do. They're draining the public coffers. It'll never be able to be cleaned up. And they're producing this toxic material by the tons every day. And they just fly under the radar. They create a lot of smoke, even with children. They use children. Yes, they use children. So beware of these snakes in the grass. I just thought I'd add this little snippet of the OPG nuclear bunch, Ontario nuclear bunch in Canada, where that operate Pickering and Darlington and the Bruce nuclear. These reactors that are basically what they are, and they use children. And another thought I had about once more about Bitcoin, the idea about Bitcoin. And obviously, there is a space out there. People are getting very excited about Bitcoin being able to make money. Yes, being able to make money is a worldview that seems to carry a lot of weight. Of course, we need money to do the things that we'd like to do and probably have great benefit from being able to sit on the beach and have many houses and many advantages and be on the winning team. Money is good. So all the chit chat on the net about money, and I just had a thought about Bitcoin. It literally, I think, has replaced gold in the perception of the public, because Bitcoin is doing that which everyone was exposing about the financial system collapsing, that once that happens, gold will rise by thousands of dollars, decline and rise every day by thousands of dollars over a period of time until there's a blow off, and then everything resets. And I think Bitcoin was introduced to deflect away from something that could actually work on some level. I think it could actually work. I'm not sure about that. But gold could actually work, which is why they replaced gold, or in the speculative investment side of things, or what is that? No, not just investment, but maintaining of your wealth in some way, that gold was replaced by Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is acting exactly the way all the pundits, all these Jim Sinclairs were expressing that there would be enormous rises. Like Jim Sinclair, I think, once said that gold should be 50,000, and instead of it being gold, it'll be Bitcoin. And I think based on a previous example, which was called the Tulip Mania in 1637, I think it was, or 1730. One single tulip bulb, I think it was called the Viscount or the Viceroy, was speculative selling, had reached about 4,200 gulden guilders, which at the time was comparatively to a tradesperson, was the average salary of a good tradesman was 300 guilders a year. So you have basically 14 times the value of this tulip bulb was 14 times the earnings of a good tradesman. Like I guess a plumber or electrician can make $80,000-$90,000 a year. So let's say if it even was just 60,000, you multiply 60,000 times 14 and you get around 900,000. So Bitcoin technically, based on a previous mania, could reach 900,000. So for me to say that, I actually believe this is very possible, but I will not get involved in this digital currency. Even gold is a difficult thing to buy because of the way it is extracted, the incredible damage it does to the earth. So there is a problem with gold and silver and all the minerals. But what I'm thinking is this digital currency is so dangerous because it institutionalizes the idea of digitalizing everything, because money is the exchange mechanism. If Bitcoin is ever recognized as a legitimate money, then everything will become digitalized. There is no longer the freedom that we have in transacting things privately and independently. And the pundits on this thing only see profit. And profit is obviously, yeah, profit, I guess it's a good thing. It's a good thing if you're going to use it the right way, I suppose. I don't know. But wealth is not necessarily a measure of success in our lives. Anyway, I just thought I'd put this out. Just the same way that people have attached themselves to the most lethal, deadly industry ever created in the history of the cosmos, because nuclear fission is nowhere else to be found in the rest of the cosmos. I've said this for the last over 6 years, since Fukushima blew up, almost 7 years. I have said, and I woke up a little late. Yes, I understand Chernobyl happened, and in my selfishness, I was not aware, or I did not want to be attached to understanding something. And I think this is the most lethal industry ever invented. And now the digitalization of everything is another form of fissioning. I see fission, nuclear fission, and digital currencies on a very similar platform. Fortunately, obvious digital currencies are not toxic material in the sense that actual isotopes are, but on another level, digitalization of everything is the toxification of our very nature of interacting. My thoughts today.